So I've been having this dream, and it is recurring. It happens a couple times a week. And I haven't bothered anyone with this dream because I like to sit there sometimes and ponder over it for a few days, circumspect the event, see what I can find for myself before I go bother anyone else. Because a lot of times interpretation is different to explain it than it is when you feel it, and things can get lost in translation. I'm not against dream interpretation by someone who's, well vetted and quite skilled at it. That's a great thing to do. But it is important sometimes to see what realizations you can have for yourself before you do that. So instead of posting your dreams all over the internet, just first see what you can riddle out for yourself. So in this dream, I was looking across a great field, probably in the Great Plains. It was a big grassy field, long, tall grass, making waves in the wind, very green, the sun was shining. You could see the sky from left to right. There was nothing in the way. No mountains, no trees, just sky. As far as I can see on my left, a bird starts coming. And as far as I can see on my right, another bird starts coming. They're headed directly at one another. As they get closer, I can tell that one bird is solid black, so dark that it almost absorbs your eyesight as you look at it. Very dark black. On the other end, the bird is a white bird, white as snow, even whiter than that, a bright white light, this bird. In my dream I could look at it, but I know if it were in real life, these colors and this intensity, I would not be able to look directly upon it. Well, the dark black bird is carrying behind it all kinds of things. There's a huge string attached to his tail. It's got jars full of evil and pain, jars full of lust and greed. It's got all the bad things in this world attached to strings on its tail, and it's pulling it across the sky. Inversely, the white one is carrying all the good things, jars full of compassion, beauty, happiness, peace. Then it has just all the good things you could think of. There's just so many, I couldn't explain them all to you. It's just millions of things on each side. They're pulling it through the sky with a string on their tail. Well, they get closer and closer together, and I start thinking, they're going to hit each other. What's going on? They're going to hit each other. So they come closer and closer and closer, and eventually they do in fact collide. When they collide, everything gets smashed together, and in the sky a rift opens up. They split the sky wide open, and then everything gets sucked in like a black hole, I would imagine would do once you cross the event horizon, and it just goes, sucks everything in. The sky closes up. So the bird on the right and the bird on the left and all of the things they're carrying are now gone. All of a sudden, the sky opens up again, and one bird flies out. Every alternating feather on this body of this bird is black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, and it's much bigger than before. So the two birds have combined. And then in my dream, the two birds come and they grab me by my shoulders, and they lift me up, and they set me on the tallest mountain. And that's where the dream ends. Every now and again I sit down at the end of the dream and start to meditate, but that's as far as I ever get. So, my friends, I need your help. What does this dream mean for me? The two birds obviously represent good and evil, light and darkness. But what does it have to do with me? And why did the sky split wide open and the two, evil and the good, form into one bird? I've got ideas. I'm a smart person, at least in my own opinion. But I could use you guys' advice, what you might think this could be. Thanks.